Hello and welcome back to SAD, where I, the stay-at-home dad, have been thinking a lot about Mars, because of course NASA just landed InSight on the Mars surface, and they're going to be doing some research on, what's inside Mars and if we can live there and all that kind of stuff. So, that got me thinking, what would life on Mars be like? And while I was looking at some of the cool pictures that InSight has been sending back and all that, other really cool stuff, I found a video game called Life on Mars. But as far as the game Life on Mars goes, I haven't really been able to find anything but a remake on Steam, where it says the original was a MSX title, but I haven't been able to find a release date or a cartridge image. Really all I've been able to find is just a little bit of gameplay. So, I bought the remake, and I'm just going to give it a shot. Let's see what this is all about. Since it is a Steam title, I won't be able to play it on the TV, though. I'm going to have to crank up this bad boy. Oh, wow. It has been a while since I've started up the E-Machine. Alright, now that I got the E-Machine all hooked up, cleared off some stuff, like Doom 2, Myst, Dark Forces, and of course, a Smash Mouth CD. It has been a while since I've rocked this bad boy. Let's see what this game is all about. Life on Mars starts like any movie or game about Mars starts. There's a colony there that for some reason hasn't been heard from in a while. So somebody gets to go down to check it out. In this case, it's Sam. And of course the main ship sends him alone because this won't be a hard mission. But then you make it out onto the surface of Mars and this happens. No, that's not what happens. This does. Oh my god, it's so violent! Nah, I'm just kidding. That'd be a short game if that's really the way this went. Life on Mars, according to the Steam page, is a remake of an 8-bit game that was made for the MSX2 in the style of a Metroidvania game. And really, there's not much more about it that I could find information-wise. It was released August 15th, 2017, and it was developed by a guy named Oscar Kenneth Alberto Angels? No. Ah, crap. There's got to be a cool way to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it, though. But you make your way into the colonies, and one of the robots attacks you, which, of course, sends up a red flag. These robots are there for people's protection. Why are they attacking me? Turns out the people on Mars have been attacked, but not by aliens, by their own experiments that have gone awry. So, the robots are attacking all of the people because they're all a threat to themselves, and making them also target Sam. Halfway through, you find out that the people have all been mutated by some strange experiment going on Mars. But there's a whole array of interesting enemies in this game, ranging from tiny robots to people that look like they're survivors, but really they're just mutants inside of a spacesuit, so they start attacking you with these crazy limbs and giant arms, and the combination of enemies in different rooms can really be fun and challenging, from just robots to just mutants to an unholy collection of the two, where your character can even be attacked by mutated chickens. Yeah, you heard me right, mutated chickens. They are nasty, and they're just little dicks. This story isn't a super deep or new one, but the main character, Sam, is written in a way that is fun to read and really easy to imagine as a real person. He responds to things in the way most people would, and it's nice to hear that from a game character instead of him being an impenetrable badass.
Does that happen a lot? Want me getting shot at? All the time.
Or just not respond at all to the crazy that he's seeing.
I said, hot shot.
Life on Mars is presented in a 16-bit style. and it runs clean. Each area is loaded at a time, and you need to explore every nook and cranny to get new weapons and other upgrades like a double jump or a sprint. This all plays out very nicely too. They're spaced out in a way that the game never feels like I wasn't being rewarded for my progress, but I wasn't receiving either new weapons or upgrades so quickly that I didn't have time to enjoy my new flamethrower or get comfortable with the double jump ability. They're really spaced out perfectly. And the controls are simple. You just need to set the buttons for jumping, firing your rifle, your flamethrower, and the grenades. Plus, Sam never felt mushy or delayed at all, and that really matters in a Metroidvania game. Another thing about the presentation of Life on Mars that I really enjoyed is there's a filter called Old TV Mode, which really it just adds scan lines to it, but when I was playing it on my 70-inch TV, it looked really great and it gave it that nostalgic feel. Or you could just play it without that mode turned on and everything looks really crisp and clean. But I definitely like that the option is there. And one of my favorite things about this game is you could just plug in a controller and play it that way. Who the hell wants to play a Metroidvania game on one of these? It's impossible. It can't be done. Come on, man. I said jump. The spacebar never jumps. You were killing me. Oh. Crap. Crap, I died again. All in all, I really enjoyed Life on Mars. And if you're into Metroidvanias but you don't have a ton of time to invest in one, this game's perfect for you. It's easy to pick up off Steam, it's not terribly expensive, and it's kinda short. So that worked out perfectly for me because that's exactly what I was looking for. The controls worked perfectly. One of my only complaints about this game is that the final boss is really easy to beat. But besides that, I had a ton of fun getting to that point. So I'm going to give Life on Mars a 9 out of 10 for being hella fun with a weak final boss. And seriously, totally fun game for your buck. And I cannot wait any longer for the freaking sequel. I have no clue when it's coming out, but I can't wait. I won't play this. I gotta play more. I need it. I want it. Thanks for stopping by and watching another one of my sad reviews. I'd like to give a shout out to the Classic Gamers of Colorado for being one of the best gamers groups I've ever been a part of, and to Level 7 Games for hosting our swap meet that we've had recently, and for just being an amazing store. You guys need to check out both of those on Facebook. If you're into games and love talking about them, both those groups would love to have you guys. And another shout out for Oscar Kenneth Alberto Engels, who made Life on Mars, and I've just been recently talking to him, and he's working hard to get a sequel to this bad boy out, and hopefully I'll be the first one to do a review on it. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that, and I'll see you later.